In this video, I will talk about classical conditioning, starring Ivan Pavlov. Now, Ivan Pavlov was a Russian scientist. Originally, he was not in the field of psychology because he didn't like the idea that men had a conscious mind, something that could not be seen and could not be empirically studied. He did not like the idea of a psyche or choices. He wanted observable facts. So he studied dogs, specifically the stomachs of dogs. He, in fact, earned a Nobel Prize for his research in the stomachs of dogs. But in his research, he did discover something interesting. He noticed when he was feeding his dogs meat powder that they would salivate at a mere whiff or a look at their food before they'd even eaten it. And so he decided to devise an experiment. He put the meat, which he called the unconditioned stimulus, because it would naturally result in the unconditioned response of drooling. And he paired this meat with a sound. So the dog saw the meat, smelled the meat, and heard the sound, and he called the sound, the bell, he called that the neutral stimulus, and paired with the original unconditioned stimulus. This formed a conditioned stimulus of the sound that even without the original food would evoke a conditioned response. Drooling. So the dog would drool at simply the bell. Now, this might seem like something that is very obvious to you now, because you've seen your pet do this any number of times, but this was a revolutionary way to think of psychology. Ivan's discovery of associative learning is not only restricted to dogs, however. This can be applied to any kind of animal. As a final demonstration of conditioning, I will exhibit my cat. This is Lion. When he has an empty food bowl, I've conditioned him to respond to the crinkling of the food bag with meowing and expectation, because he expects the sound to be related to there being food in his bowl. Let us observe. What's gonna happen, Lion? What's gonna happen, Lion? Looks red. You can also see that Kira has heard the sound and expected food come up all the way from napping on the couch. Napping joyously, and now all the way up here because she heard the sound.